Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He'll tuck it and take off.
These plays just kill you. Defense, the pressure's good, but you have to contain him. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Throwing is Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. On the give, it's Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The motion man here is McLaurin. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4. They motion the slot man left. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Here's a first carry for their running back. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop them. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Moore going in motion. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rondale Moore. touchdown, Washington. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, Young. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down is Young. Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Young.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a 3rd and 2. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Now Young. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Commanders' offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McClure. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and short, and it's Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And this This will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. 1st and 10. To throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. He'll keep those legs churning, and he's got the 1st down at about the 23-yard line. Back to throw. Young. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
17 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
Young. Over the middle. He's got Leggett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll send him over to the left. On 2nd down, Young. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
Sending a receiver right. Young to throw on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Young. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Young. Quick throw, taken in. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one complete to Leggett. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Young. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Final 2nd now of this 1st half as this one is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window, we'll have our eye on that game in Jacksonville. The Jaguars going to need to be on their A game as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the 1st half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the 2nd half.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half coming up. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st down is Young. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down. Another run here with Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's the pistol snap to Young. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Young to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. They motion the slot man left. To throw is Young. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
Back to throw, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. A second down throw for Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. Now here's second and goal. Now Young. That is caught. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. They'll try to run with Hubbard. He slams it in there, and he is in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. Let's go now.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. On target, got it to McClurry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniels. This one out to Moore. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Throwing is Young. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll start out first down and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On first down, Daniel. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Here's a third and 10.
Brings up third and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
A 6-yard loss.
The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So we are through. Young to throw on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Young. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's second and 3 to go. To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he's in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Santos, good on the extra point. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one complete to Brian Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. You have a tight end motioning left here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Hubbard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Carolina.
Here's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it here with Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd and 9. Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line, and that'll set up 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.